Uh, Talk clear when you speak, paper talk, cripple talk, ayy, ayy. You ain't got no chicken wings, ayy. Pocket full of lint, I'm talking different things, ayy. Trust go up and down, I read between the strings. Talk sloppy, sound broke, I tighten up my things, ayy. You ain't got no chicken wings, ayy. I feast while you starving, worry about small things. Bitcoin moving fast, I answer margin calls with swings. Crown heavy on my head, only fit for kings, ayy. Articulate my moves, every sentence clean wings. You mumble through your talk, can't pronounce simple things. Price action, telling stories, candlesticks got strings. I don't chase, I let the market come and bring the things. You say ain't got none, I say tighten things. Grammar sloppy, just like how you manage things. Ay, I risk 1%, discipline brings things. While you gamble, rent money, hoping luck brings things. Cold wallet lock, private keys got rings. Security first, paranoia brings things. Ay, laughing at you, talking, can't structure things. While I structure entries, exascaling things. You scream moon too early, ruin good things. I wait for confirmation before I do things. Order blocks, respect and patience brings things. Ay, silence make money louder than your things. Ay, you ain't got no chicken wings. Pocket full of lint, I'm talking different things. Charts go up and down, I read between the strings. Talk sloppy, sound broke, I tighten up my things. Ay, you ain't got no chicken wings. I feast while you starving, worry about small things. Bitcoin moving fast, I answer margin calls with swings. Crown heavy on my head, only fit for kings. Ay, I don't yell when I speak, I enunciate things. Clear talk, reflect clear money things. You rush every word like you rush your trades things. Same impatience, always costing things. You say price gon' win, I say fix things. Rocker don't care how you been things. Liquidy sweet, then reversal brings things. Or you buy tops and pray for things. I mock bad sentences, not people of things. Just lazy talk habits and broken things. You type how you trade, full of missing things. No plan, no stops, just vibes and things. Bitcoin volatility brings swings. Heart rate up, still calm with things. While you panic, sell bottoms, I add things. Stack sats, quietly, long-term things. Speak sharp, trade sharp, move sharp, things. If you sound confused, you probably do things. Same chaos in your mouth and how you do things. You ain't got no chicken wings. Pocket full of lint, I'm talking different things. Charts go up and down, I read between the strings. Talk sloppy, sound broke, I tighten up my things. You ain't got no chicken wings. I feast while you starving, worry about small things. Bitcoin moving fast, I answer margin calls with swings. Crown heavy on my head, only fit for kings. Yeah. You ain't got no chicken wings. I don't flex cars, I flex correct things. Syntax clean like my ledger things. You misplace words like you misplace things. Yeah. Then blame the market for your things. I roast back, right? Keep it light things. Same way I roast bad entries and things. You click by then hope and clean the things. I wait for setups, discipline brings things. Talk reckless, wallet thin things. Talk precise, portfolio sings things. Every candle close, whispering things. Why you shop predictions, loud things. In the day, numbers settle things. Truth don't care how you phrase things. Bitcoin don't listen to broken things. Only respect, structure, patience, things. You ain't got no chicken wings. Say it clear, stand tall, talk like kings. Chart sprint, true cut lies with strings. Eat good things, sharp, elevate things. You ain't got no chicken wings. I feast while you argue over silly things. Bitcoin pay the rent, bought time, bought things. Crown locked in place, generational kings. You ain't got no chicken wings.
That's right, guys. You ain't got no chicken wings. Here we go. In 3, 2, and a 1. Bingo bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without the tuition. That's right. You learn here for free. Free. All right. Let's go ahead and get started, guys. We're looking at the crypto bubbles and we're doing our steps. Crypto bubbles on the daily. We excuse me. We have Dash down 13.3%. Oh no. We have XMR down 9.9%. Man, we killed it in the VIP group. Killed it on XMR. I'm pretty sure we showed this on YouTube as well. So if you were in the trade, you made some crazy gains. Who's here, guys? Put a 1 in the chat if you're here. Put a 2 if you're not. Put a 1 if you are, 2 if you're not. Let's look at the hourly. Does this mean Bitcoin's going down? We're going to find out in just a moment. Lots of red, lots of red. Let us look at the fear and greed index. We were at 50. Now we're at 49, down 1 point. Liquidations heat map on the 24-hour time frame. We're going to refresh the page. Also, we're going to reduce the threshold to 0.5. This is what Al showed us, and it's here. It's been here the whole time. Never even noticed it. Same thing with this checkbox. Liquidation map, just so we can look fancy. Right now we do have liquidations to the top of us and also the bottom. We're much closer to the bottom levels, which it's only 29.74 million. What's that? Boring. That's what I call boring. Sitting at 94.4. Let us look at the 12-hour time frame. On the 12-hour time frame, we can see that we have, same areas of liquidation. Nothing too exciting. And exciting, I mean like big blocks of liquidation. Let's go over here to, let's see here. Make sure I have this. Yes, very good. On the 3-day time frame, we have really hot spots to the top side. Really hot spots. A few, just barely, 51 million. What's that? Sitting at 94.3. And the rest is to the top. The reason for this is because a lot of people are going short. A lot of people are going short, and these are their stop losses. That's what this means. The brighter it is, the more liquidations. We have our guide over here to the left, and it's looking pretty good for shorts potentially. Now, the market makers, the way they make their money is by stopping you out. So these areas of liquidation are areas of interest. It doesn't mean that we're going there. It just means that the market makers make money when it does go to these hotspots. Now, if we break a level and we go to, let's say, the first part of this yellow, doesn't mean we're going to go to the second part of the yellow or even the higher parts. No, it just means that, well, we got some liquidations and it could reverse at any moment. Let us look at the 1 week. On the 1 week, there's some mentors out there that say, if we break this level, we're going here. Or if we go to this liquidation spot, we're going to the next one. Those are very dangerous terms. Whenever you speak in absolutes, which means it will, it has to, it's, there's no other way, it always does it. It's very dangerous. Because what it's doing, subconsciously and consciously, it's saying that it has to do it. There's no other option. And we all know with price action, it can do whatever it wants. Now, just because it hits a level doesn't mean it can't reverse. And there's a lot of times where it does. And I love pointing it out when we see it. When we see it, I let y'all know there was a huge block. We got the very first barely bit of it. And then it reversed when there was like 180 million that could have been reached just by going to maybe another 100 or 2 up or down. So just be careful, guys. Be careful. All right. Let's see here. Who do we got in the chat? Infinite Team TA was first with the bingos and the bangles. What's going on, my friend? Floki's Angels in the house. Thank you, Floki's Angels. You're the best. Let's see here. Floki's Angel says, this will be the last night that Chris gets to watch for a long time. Well, Chris, I love you, man. Like I said, reach out to me. Same thing with you, Floki's. Reach out to me. And any way we can communicate, I would greatly appreciate it. Even when it comes to like pen and paper, I do it. So just let you know. See here, watching it together. Probably won't comment as much. Sit back and soak it in. There you go. Love you guys. Love you guys a lot. Smashing the like. Very nice. See here, Focus Angels also says, we also woke up to over 50 subs this morning. Nice. Very nice. Verified the account. Now just waiting to be able to go live. That would be awesome. Hopefully tonight sometime. Ooh-wee. Says we have to wait for up to 24 hours. Very cool. Send me your link in the Telegram. Send me your link in the Telegram if you could, please. That would be great. Floki's Angel says, chicken wings. I love it. I love it. You ain't got no chicken wings. Let's see here, going down the list. We got Sin in the house with the bingos and the bangles. I appreciate you guys very much. Appreciate you very, very much. Let us look at Clash. We're looking at Clash for the ones that do own this one. We're talking about this level way back over here. Once it broke it, 117% right off the bat. I love it. Beautiful retrace. Started going sideways, but it was still healthy. It continued to be healthy. Even if we were to pull back all the way down here to this zone, 0.02634, 2635, 0.02444, it'd still be healthy. As long as it doesn't break below 0.02346, we're good. And it continues to go. Very nice. So congrats to everybody who took that trade. Congrats to everybody who's in Clash. Very nice. All right. Now, let's see here. Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing? Well, there's a lot of drawings on here, Joe. I know we're going to clear it up in just a second. But what I like doing is I like showing my thought process. I don't spend 25, 30 minutes talking about what you could have done, how you could have made money. I'll leave that to the other guys. What I do instead is I show you the current price action. I show you my current thought process. And then the next day, we go over that thought process. And we do that every single day. When the price was here, I'm thinking, potentially, and we'll zoom out in just a second, but I'm thinking that we may come down, to come up, to come down, break the lows, to go to the 382 for a bounce, or possibly even 0.5. So my plan A also consisted of potentially going up, but then coming down. So the yellow equals plan A. Regardless if it goes up, I do think we're going to come down. But if we go down, I think we're going to, either bounce to the 382 or 0.5. Now, see here. And this would be, what we're looking for if we did go up. However, so far we started going down. Now, when we were here, I did another update. And the update was, we could, here, let me point this out. We did bounce on the 382. This was an area, and then it started going and doing nothing. And this, we mentioned, this is an okay area for it to bounce. When the price action was here, this was the live stream, I believe last night or the night before, whatever, the 16th, so last night. We're here, and I'm thinking, if we pull back, we have a strong chance of pulling back, but I don't know. We could continue going up. These drawings were from way over here. But there's a pretty strong chance that we may pull back. And if we do, we're looking for a potential bounce here. And this will be okay. We come down, we start bouncing, we go sideways. This morning, or this afternoon, we did a bonus stream, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard. And we were here. I'm thinking we could go up to come down, to go up, break this level, and continue to the upside. But we could also roll over. What we don't want to do is we do not want to break this zone, 95.1 and 95. If we break this zone, there's a really strong chance we're going to come back down here to the 382, which is right around 94.6, and then potentially coming down here to 0.5, which is 93.6. Now, if we go back to the liquidation zones, liquidation areas, we have 93.5. 93.5. Now the level that I'm thinking we're going to bounce to is 93.6. Here we have this really nice zone of starting around 93.5. Now, why is this important? What I do is I do the charts first, and then I look at the liquidation heat map to see if it coincides with my thought process. So I'm thinking we could potentially have a candle close right around the 0.5 level, but create a wick to where we get those liquidations. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see here. Yeah, guess variety, maybe an option. I hope so. And like I said, I would really love doing that. I really would. Might be the best thing at this point, to be honest. Send the link to the channel. Okay, awesome. Very nice. Can't believe that what happened to Litecoin, to be honest. That chart is ugly. Yeah, Litecoin and others. Let's take a look at Litecoin real quick. Ooh. Ouch. So when the price action was here, the market was bullish. This was on January 9th. And I'm thinking, hey, you know, nice retracement, nice area for it to bounce on, possibly come up and do this. However, if we break the low, and we could go into this box, but if we break the box, we could come down to get this area, and then maybe even lower, and hopefully bounce. We went down, went up, got rejected off of the level I thought we were going to get rejected off of, possibly. We came down, and we did end up taking this. We came up, got rejected off of our zone again, and dumped hard, and then even harder. So we'll see. We'll see what's going on with Bitcoin. I mean, Litecoin. Back to Bitcoin. Am I bullish or bearish for this? Since we are seeing the rollover, let's go ahead and extend this out just a little bit. Get it? Yep. What we need to do now is not only break above this, but we need to break above 95,584. This is the only way I can think of potentially being bullish for Bitcoin. If we break above 95,584. This on the 1 hour time frame. Even if we come up, we can bounce our head off of that same level, come back down, and now do something like this. So this is potentially what might happen. If we come down from here, then I'm looking at this continuation thought process to where basically it's the same thing as this right here. And in order for me to be bullish, we need to break above this level. If not, shorts are going to continue to play out very nicely. We were in one long. We ended up moving our stop loss pretty tight and also taking profit in the VIP group. When the price started coming down, our stop loss hit, which ended up getting us in profit, even though we lost. And the reason is because when we posted, we also took profit as it was coming down. And then of course it went up. So like, and right now I was in a trade. I moved my stop loss super tight because I don't want it to go any lower. As soon as it hit my stop loss, okay, you win some, you lose some. See here, David says, yep, round tripped everything again. About to sell today and go away. Ah, man. That's how they get you. The worst thing you can do is quit. The worst thing you can do is quit. What I recommend, David, asking me questions. Please ask me questions. Ask me about charts. Joe, I'm looking at holding this trade for like 3 months. What are your thoughts? Of course, none of it's financial advice. And I'll let you know. Oof. I don't know about 3 months, but here's my targets. Maybe if we're lucky, like a month, 2 months, or I'm looking at taking a trade. What do you think about this trade? I would wait. I'd wait for this and this level. Again, we win, we lose. But one thing that we don't want to do is we don't want to round trip. We don't want to give up. You know, that's the worst thing you do is give up. But yeah, please ask me questions, man. That's why I'm here. I do this every day. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard, give you 1 hour of free mentorship. This is not just so I can talk. This is so I can show you all the tips and tricks for free, We got Alex in the house. What's up, Alex? Appreciate you, man. We got Harp. What's going on, Harp? Appreciate you guys. Green Fingers in the house. What's up, gang? What's going on? What's going on? Melissa, one love. Appreciate you guys being here. You guys are the best. You guys are the absolute best. So now that we talked about Bitcoin, now we leave the show up to you. The show can go for the full hour, or we can do 20 more minutes. If we have questions, if we have charts, we go for the full hour. But if not, Then we just need 20 more minutes. Let's see here. This one we're talking about this UEC. It's a stock, and this one is just absolutely ripping. This was our plan A for it to do something like this, and it did something like this. It's just killing it right now. And stocks move very slow. Not this one. We talked this one about what? A month and a half ago? 50% almost. Good Lord. Good Lord. Let's see here. Yeah, round tripping sucks. 100%. 100%. Now for me, last year, 2024, of course, I thought the market was different. You know, I bought coins and I went into my Mexi account, and of course I share everything with y'all. I opened my Mexi account for not opening it for like over a year, and I saw that my coins were down 99%. It's a lot of money, and I'm not selling. Shoot, man, I'll wait another 4 years. I'm not gonna take that loss. And if the coins get delisted or whatever, I'll move into my wallet or whatever I'm gonna do, but I'm not gonna sell. I just wait. David says, I missed one night and lost all my gains. Ouch. You wanna look at, yeah, definitely. We haven't done STX in a while. So what's this one? Silver. So disappointed, man. Keeps on going up and up and up. It's at 90 freaking dollars, man. And here I was thinking about buying it at $20. I had it in my wallet and everything, and I was just waiting, and I said, next week. Next week it never happened. And now I'm super excited to get it at $50, which I don't think is going to happen. And what was it, about a week ago? I had some silver in a cart again, and it's like, I can't believe it. I said, now I'm pretty sure it's going to come down because, well, it's gone up. But, let us look at Floki. Floki. But we could enter now, have a lower entry at 0.5, and then one more to 0.618. If we would have done this, we would have lowered our entry because this did hit, and then potentially, ouch. I really hope this one doesn't hit. I'm looking for potentially for us to go up. Now, if I come over here to this and go to my saved, go. Okay. Now, if this right here, 0.5, 618, I get a little worried. I'm not gonna lie. I get a little worried because we could go to the 618. This one, Tom Cruise, is a danger zone. Watch out, crash and burn. Because what could happen, again, nobody knows what is or what will happen. We just have probabilities. But if we break below the 0.5, this, we enter the worried zone. We break below the 618, then we have a much harder chance to go up. We could come down maybe to 786 before bounce, or it just keeps on going down. We'll see. But right now, it's not looking good, like for a scalp trade. Not looking good for a scalp. This was more of a swing trade. You know, you enter now, you have a lower entry, preferably hold it for maybe a few weeks. And again, if you would have done this, then your average cost would have been here, depending on if you just did 50% here, 50% here. But if you put like 25% here and 50% here, well, then your lower entry is much lower. But right now, not looking strong, not looking strong at all. In order for us to look strong, actually, we need to break this zone. And we are on the 4-hour time frame. Magnet tool. Any questions, guys? Questions, comments, concerns, issues? Let me know. Let me know, or forever hold your peace. We have this level to snap. So it needs to break above this. in order for me to have confidence in it. Because right now it's bumping its head. You can see bumping the head, bumping the head, bumping the head, support, and then broke through. Then it didn't even try to find this as support, but in this bottom of the zone it did. And we tried again, couldn't do it, coming down. So for this one, I would set the alert right here, 0.05284. Then wait for the 4-hour candle to do it. We had our alert here. We would have entered, like this would have been an entry. And then if I was doing this as a trade, I would have been stopped out. I would have my stop loss right here, maybe a little bit lower about here, and stopped out still. And that's one thing too, like whenever I'm doing this, because I have nothing to sell you, I tell you exactly what I would have done. Now, granted, I do have a VIP group that's more for, you know, the updates on the coins we take and all that fun stuff. Access to me and my extremely talented admins. But I have the worst business model. You don't need to join the group to learn how to trade. Ask me questions. If you know how to trade, ask me questions, because I might surprise you with the answers. Just might. So here, Harp says, Rashad, what's up? So for Floki, not looking good. Set your alert. We need to break over the zone and see what happens. Let's go to STX. Excited about this one. Stacks looks good for a short, like really good for a short. We kind of talked about this one here as far as potentially entering for a long. It went. We don't want this level to break, and if it does, it's okay. We don't want this to break. So what am I referring to? I'm referring to, we draw a fib. So fib, magnet tool, swing low to the high. I'm looking right here. Comes down 382, beautiful. We come up a little bit higher. We adjust this. No bounce on the 382. Start bouncing on the 0.5, which is great. We come down to our worry zone. Bounce beautifully off of the 618. Okay, so you're saying there's a chance. Come up here, bounce in between these zones, and then rolls over, breaking this level. For me, if we break this, great opportunity for a short. If nothing else, to the 786. But I'm hoping we break the 786 to come lower and then come into this zone. Now, if we do that, look at all of this we can come and take. This would be great. So let me go ahead and take this off, so it's a little bit cleaner. Let me go ahead and remove this, so it's a little bit cleaner. And this right here, beautiful for a short. I mean, it's primed and ready. It's on the 4-hour time frame. We're actually breaking below it. Let's go to this level as well. Let's go and delete this, so we have clean charts. And let's go to the 1 hour, so we can see more of the ups and downs. And what I'm doing is I'm looking for areas of possible support. Okay, I like it. So we might have one more boost up before coming down. This is what I'm seeing. We may have something like this and then come down. If we do come down even further, maybe to here, coming down to here, coming up, and then coming down. So if we do this number, this, in my opinion, would be a safe entry. If we go up, then down. So let me go ahead and move this over to this. Now, if we come down, this would be aggressive because it could break to this level, find this as support, start coming up. But if we do this, this right here would be an aggressive entry. And the reason it's aggressive, because we haven't broken this level yet, this pivot. Then this would be our add to our entry. And whenever I do a slash through it, that means for a short. Right now, it looks primed and ready. Could you enter now? Sure. Could it come up way up here and then start coming down? Sure. But what we're looking for is the rollover. So it's just a safer trade. I don't see any questions or anything else. I'm not sure if I put everybody to sleep, but if I did, you have 5 minutes to wake up. If not, that will be the end of the show. We're doing our stepper. Not too bad today. Not too bad. XMR. This one, we killed it. Oh my gosh. Absolutely nailed this one. I forget what the leverage was. 2x or 5x or whatever it was. We entered up here. That's aggressive entry. We have a yellow circle up here. A white circle was a safer entry. I know you can't see with all this mumbo jumbo. We're in the bounce zone. But first target was about 11%. Second target was about 17%. We hit both of those. It looked like potentially we're going to bounce here and come up, but we ended up rolling over, and now we're officially in our bounce zone. Now what we're doing is we're waiting to see what's going to happen. Now this call, I believe, also I gave on YouTube. So you can make money here by simply watching the channel. Asking for charts. And let's go and delete this. Get out of here. So what I'm thinking now, what might happen, we may come up to here, to this little zone, and let's see if we continue down for this, or if this is the bounce. So how do I know? How do I know all this stuff? Well, here's the thing, I don't. I'm just going off of probabilities. What goes down will come up. It's just a matter of when and how much before it goes up and then goes down. Again, we don't know how or when or anything. It just, that's why we trade level by level. Let's see here. David says, is 560 and 688 for XMR? I don't know what you're talking about. What's 560 and 688? I'm on XMR right now. Here's the chart name. So this is Monero. We're on the 4-hour time frame. 88. Are you talking about the fib retracement tool? Did I? You talking about this? So what I do is I do the fib retracement to see where the price might retrace to, and I go from the swing low to the swing high. On average, I want to see it pull back to the 382. Now again, you can't see all this stuff because I have everything else, but let me go ahead and hide all this stuff. Let's do this. Look at this. So on average, we want to see the price pull back to the 382. This is healthy. If we go to 0.5, this is great. This is so great. If we pull back below 0.5, this is when we get into the worry zone because we could continue going down. If we break the 618, then there's a really strong chance that the lower we go, the harder it is to go up. We can still go up. It's just that much harder. Never mind. I see your pocket now. Okay. Yeah. So right now, this is the bounce zone. The reason it's a bounce zone is because of this area right here. We had ups and downs, 4-hour time frame. So if we do come up, we might get rejected here to roll over and then see if we continue down. But this one we did really, really well on. Would I enter a short right now? Definitely not. Not because we nailed it and we made some pretty nice gains. I was going to say insane gains. We made some really nice gains. But I wouldn't short right now because it's done nothing but go down. We went sideways down, sideways down, sideways down. Chance of it going up increases the further down we go. So would I short right now? Nope. And if you didn't enter this trade, it's okay. You missed it. It's all right. We're going to miss coins. We're going to miss setups. We're going to miss moves. It's all right. What we do is we wait. This is the hard part. We wait to see if it comes up, to maybe come down. Our pivot point, are we going to come up, break this newly created pivot? If so, we can long. Or are we going to break? Are we going to roll over and come down? If so, then we can short. And the next target would be right around 0.786. And then again, just level by level. But you don't want to enter short right now, not financial advice, because again, it could go up. We don't know. Market's not looking great right now, but anything can happen at any moment. Let's see here. We got Meet Damien in the house. What's up, Meet Damien? Meet Damien says he's another YouTuber. He says U.S. government might be striking Iran this weekend, maybe tonight. Uh-oh. If that's the case, more than likely these coins go down. More than likely. Let's see here. How about IMX? Ooh, haven't looked at that one in a long time too. Let's look at that one. Man. I want to get to this short. Man, this looks sexy. This will be aggressive right now, entering the short. Man, why you do this to me, Floki? Why you do this to me? This looks incredibly sexy. And then if it breaks this level down here, moon mission, let's go. Fighting FOMO right now. This looks really good for a short. I might enter it, I don't know. So let's come to this one. Okay. So let's do IMX. I think you said IMX. Immutable X. Let's go. Ooh, another good one. Wow, range. I like it. And we're at the top of the range too. We could bounce here, about 28.4, and then break out. But just depending. But man, I like this. Why you do this to me, Floki? So we'll do this as our range. This is our range. Okay. So we'll change the color to this. And we'll do from here to here. Yep. Nope. Come on, get it. We have our range high, our range low, and our mid range. About. This is where a lot of the stops occur. And this is the area where we could potentially bounce. Not only that, but if we do a fib retracement, go from the absolute low to the high, we can see that the 0.5 where it might retrace to, hence the name, fib retracement, we draw from the top, from the bottom to the top to see where it might retrace to. We're looking at potentially here. This would be a nice area for it to bounce. Let me go to a 1 hour. If we don't bounce, so let's look at that. If we don't bounce, do it like this. Let's reduce the opacity on this so we can actually see what we're looking at. If we don't bounce, we do something like this, we could actually trade to the bottom of the range. Let's see here. Maybe a little bit lower. And let's just say come down here. Come up. Break this. Now, potentially, we may continue this range. I like it. However, we could also bounce here. So on this one, if I did enter, I would just be aware that we could. Oh man, this one's a tough one because I see it as a range. And even if we did come up, we could potentially do a lower high, come back down, and now if we would have, like, if we would have seen this with a bounce already coming up and coming down, I would lean more to possibly, coming up. And then we'd have to, have our target underneath this level, just in case we get rejected. This is another great one. Man, You're gonna make me get into a short, aren't you? So it's between this one and STX. This one I'd like a little bit more, just for the potential rollover that we can do. And then if we do, we have all this that we can go for. So right now I'm kind of prioritizing them. IMX looks great, but we'll be trading this like range with a potential bounce area. Here, we broke the level. So this right here is telling me that we could potentially continue down, break this level, come here. This one would be the winner of those two. Let's see here. David says 560. Okay. Never mind. I see your pocket now. Okay. My limit short didn't fill by a few dollars. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Near your white market. Yeah. Sucks. Dude, I hate that. So here's the thing. Let's say I want to get into the short, and I do. Let's say I want to get into the short. What I would do is I would put a limit order in, which is aggressive, but I would have another entry. You know what? I'll probably do mine way up here, about 5%. Maybe not so much. Maybe like 4.5%. This would be my other entry. Now, the reason being, this would be a great entry because we're catching the top. Darn it. Oh, I got it. Nope. Because we're catching the top. But let's just say it comes down and then down more and down more. Well, I'm in the trade. So I have some skin in the game. So to me, this would be okay. Now, as far as managing your risk, you know, let's say you only want to risk, simple math, $1. You only want to risk $1. Here, you can do your stop loss of almost 7% and risk 50 cents. So you're probably, depending on your leverage, you're probably trading with $2, $5, whatever it is. The higher leverage you go, the less money you're trading with. And here, if you enter here as well, your stop loss is still the same spot, but you're only risking 50 cents. So now here you would be able to put in more margin, whether it's 10, 20, or maybe even $3, depending on your leverage. So if we get stopped out, regardless of your leverage, you're still only losing $1. 50 cents from this entry, 50 cents from this entry. So there's a lot of people who trade without the stressing the importance of the stop loss. Let's say you only want to lose $20 on this trade, depending on how much money you have as far as your, initial amount or whatever it is. What they'll do is they'll do their stop loss here and they'll risk the $20, and then they'll add to this here, and then they'll do their stop loss of like $10. So you're willing to risk $30 on a trade that normally you should only do if your thought process is only 20, well, you actually increased. And now if you do get stopped out, you're losing more money than you really should. So hopefully all that makes sense. But if you wanted to, you could enter some here, add here, stop loss is still here. Losing total, again, simple math, $1. So just so that you know. And that's just in case it goes up. And let's say this one doesn't hit and it comes over and it breaks this level. Well, then now you can add to your entry, same stop loss, same risk of 50 cents, but now you're putting in less money because, well, it's further away. So hopefully all that makes sense. Sugarheart says, I'm still here. Well, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you greatly. Was there another coin? Or another question? I forgot already. Let's see here. B Team Crypto in the house. What's up, B Team? Appreciate you, man, being here. You guys, the best. You guys are the best. Yeah, I mean, that sucks when you barely miss out. Man, I remember when I was trading and I wanted to do limit orders and I wanted to get the best price, absolute best price. And let's say for whatever reason, I wanted to enter here because I'm thinking it's going to go up for whatever reason. And I put my entry at, 0.3547. And even though it's right here at 3574, I still want to do it just a little bit lower because that'd be the perfect entry. And it would come down to almost 1,000th of a cent and then shoot up and continue going up and up and up. And it gained 15-20%. And I was over here trying to save 2 pennies. So when that happens, now I'll enter the trade. I'll enter the trade, and if I see it moving up, I'll wait like 15-30 minutes because usually it'll go up, move away from my entry, and come right back down to it, and then go. But then if it continues running, well, then I can't enter now. I have to wait for it to pull back, and now when it breaks this level, then I can enter the trade. Or if I'm feeling risky, I might enter it as it's coming up because this is about 50% of this move, 382.05. I probably enter here. Comes up, doesn't break this level. Uh-oh, breaks this level. Oh crap, level 1. Comes up, does not break this level, breaks this level. Oh crap, level 2. And then it breaks this level. Ah, crap, level 3. Let me move up my stop loss wherever it's at. Let me move it up because there's a really good chance I'm gonna get stopped out. And I just lose. And it's okay to lose. Managing your risk is important. Extremely important. B-Team. We got Crypto Squid in the house. What's up, Crypto Squid? Appreciate you, man, being here. You guys are the best. Crypto Squid also has a YouTube channel. Crypto Squid is at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. I'm not sure if it's just Monday through Friday. When is it, Crypto Squid? Sometimes we finish early and we go to you. I try to go whoever's streaming. We normally go to Lunar Beaches. Alex O Crypto also shoots it over his people. And again, it's just helping out whoever. Same thing with Road Dog. We got Crypto Billy in the house. What? Crypto Billy, you're amazing. And loving the Simple Podcast. That's on every Saturday morning at 9 o'clock Eastern. Really good. We got AI chatting and helping us out in simple terms. I love it. Number go down. Number go down. Sugarheart says, still trading Drift. I haven't heard that one in forever. I don't want to open up another chart. What's this one? Aerodrome Finance, what are you doing? I thought we were going to come up to come down. We went up a little bit higher than I thought. Coming down. Let's see if it breaks the 382. Let's look at Drift. YouTube. See here. Made $8. Hey, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Put it in here. Drift. Loafing. Let's go daily. Ooh, sexy. Extremely risky, but sexy nonetheless. And we're looking at it way up here. Wow. Very risky trade. Let's go 4 hour. Bots. The only people trading is bots. All this is bots. I don't know what the market cap is, but I'm pretty sure it's very low. This just screens bot activity, robots. Not like buying bot, not that. But nice for you. Very nice. This one, for me personally, I would stay away from just because the bot activity, the robots. But here's our zone. We're right at that zone. If we break above it, and we retest it, could be nice. This could be your next zone. Let's see, target maybe 23.6. We'll do Alt J. Give me your next target if you're still in it. Let's see here. I'll take it. Tommy, 2 liters. What? Tommy, my man. I'm awake. Very nice. Thank you, man. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing the love, showing the love by smashing the like, for being here. We do this every night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. Greatly appreciate you. Me Damien says, I sold some Solana and Sui spot bags today. Nice. I'm almost done getting rid of my crypto and getting ready for the bear market. Yep. Smart man. Very smart man. Oh yeah, definitely, man. Let's see here. Normally ask the admins to do this, but here's JR's channel, The Art of Crypto. Definitely check him out. He streams Monday through Friday, I believe, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, and several other times. So make sure to subscribe to him. Make sure the notification bell is on all. That way you get notified for all his stuff. Really great guy. Road Dog Crypto is another one. He gives out free content as well. Don't be bamboozled by these people who try to charge you. Now, granted, is there anything wrong with charging? No, there's not. But you can get a lot of free stuff. See here, Lunar Beaches. I'm not going to do all of them. There's too many of them. But Lunar Beaches is where we normally go to if Road Dog's not streaming. Lunar Beaches, I love his logo. Trader Geo, extremely aggressive trader. Dude's an absolute beast. His trading style is too aggressive for me. Scared money don't make no money. You know that story or that saying. This dude is not scared. And he makes some extremely risky trades, in my opinion, but he is extremely profitable. So he knows what he's doing. Same thing with Alex O Crypto. Dude, fire. He also trades too aggressively for me, but he is extremely successful as well. Dude's a beast. You can catch him 8:30. I normally wake up at 8:30, and I think he's already streaming. But I think it's 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard, Monday through Friday. Dude's a beast. And one thing that I love about Alex O and also Trader Geo, when they lose, and they lose, they don't make excuses. You know, it's, hey, I lost a trade. Now, sometimes, you know, when they're going to enter the trades, like, ah, man, this is very aggressive, but I'm just going to go for it. And if they lose, I shouldn't have been aggressive. Okay, that's fine. But if you enter the trade and it reverses on you, they're not looking at different time frames, trying to think of reasons why it didn't play out. Just didn't play out. I mean, these guys are real traders. Crypto Change Me, another great one. The dude's on fire, starting to do live streams. Very happy that we were part of his first live stream. Very happy with that. Infinite Team TA, another one. Definitely check him out too. Subscribe to all these guys. Subscribe to them. Make sure the notification bell is on all. And subscribe to them. They go live. Ask them questions. You know, like, these are free mentors. Free. Take advantage of it. Billy Gotels, love this guy. 44.5 thousand subscribers. Get out of here, Billy. Get out of here. How in the heck did you do that? I remember when you had less than 1,000. Show me your secret. Show me your secret. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Let's see here. Crypto Blood, love this dude. Trades very simply as well. Every time I go in the comments, he's like, man, Joe, trade intuition, like, I gotta get you on the stream, blah blah. But now that I'm working, he's offered to put me on his stream a few times, but I'm always working on that day. He's like, ah, man. But Crypto Blood, I love this dude. He's a good one too. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. But me, Damien. Oh, I was like, why did I start doing this? I see you here. Me, Damien's another one. He goes live, same thing, asking questions. You know, and everybody here, they all have different styles of trading. And I recommend everybody, you know, check out everybody, see what you like, see, you know, what you can grab from them. That'd be amazing. Crypto Squid, love his icon or whatever that's called as well. And Crypto Squid, actually, he was in JR's Discord and we're talking, and it's just traders helping other traders. And Crypto Squid, about 2 days ago, told me something that I knew, but it hits differently when somebody else tells you. It's kind of like, you know, gaining weight. It's like, man, I gotta get a new dryer. They're shrinking on my clothes. Nah, man. Have you noticed you huffing and puffing climbing up the stairs? Have you noticed? Oh, those are my shoes. Nah, man. Have you noticed you having to put more effort when you get up and sit down? Oh, that's just the gravity of the house. It's shifting. No, man. Like, you're gaining weight. But if somebody tells you, hey, man, you're gaining weight. Now, granted, nobody tells me that, and if they did, it's like, okay, I am, whatever. But it's like that. Here, Crypto Squid said, Joe, you're fat. I was like, whoa, dude. I'm playing. Crypto Squid said, in reference to taking profit. And I was like, yeah, you know, I take profit this time, blah, blah. And he says, but do you do this, and this? I said, I mean, I try to sometimes. And it's like, as soon as it, you know, you're in profit, move up that stop loss. You know, don't round trip it. I said, I know, you know, but I like, it's like, you know what? No, I mean, you're right. You're right. And like, as a trader, you know, hearing from another trader is like, man, let me just swallow it. It's like, oh, you're right. So what I've been doing, just doing that, moving up the stop loss, you know, if I'm in profit, take something off the table. So, and that was a few days ago. So thank you, Crypto Squid. Dude's a beast too. A lot of great knowledge. And there's a lot of people in here. Lots of great knowledge. And that's all we're doing. Traders helping traders. Let's see here. I'm sorry for not putting all those awesome channels in the chat, considering I'm not a mod. Oh, I forgot. That's your mod. You. Let's see here. Add. Boom. Thank you, and you are the best. You have now just become modded. Congratulations to Floki's Angels, my favorite. And always having encouraging words. You're the best. The best. I was gonna do something else. Oh yeah. Let me check. Let me check this. Okay. One moment. Okay. Floki's Angels. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Subscribed. And if y'all could do me a favor, subscribe to Floki's Angels. She is a very, very important part of our community. And if we could see this number go up, that would be amazing. Subscribe, make sure the notification bell's on, and it'd be pretty cool. That's really cute. I like that. Very nice. And again, it helps support the channel and supporting others. So just to let you know. All right. So let's go back to this. And there we go. Let's see here. I think that's going to be it. Let me see. Damien says, thank you for the shout out. Oh yeah, man, no problem. And like I said, like all these traders, they trade differently. See what you like. See what works. See what doesn't work. Ask them questions. Again, these are all free resources where you don't have to pay to learn how to trade. Pick their brains. Now, if they block you, which none of these guys will, but if you're on some other place where they block you or they say, oh, well, you have to join my paid thing, they may be getting rich off of memberships and not actually trading. Just to let you know. See here, free calamari with crypto squid lives. There you go. Let's go. Let's go. See here, have you made a trade today? Not on the live stream. I wanted to. Let's see here. What was I looking at? This one and STX. I do like this one a lot. Here would be my add to the entry. Add. Blue lines equal enter. This is not an official setup. This was just giving an example of not missing a move. Could you enter now? Yes, it's very, very high risk because it could come up. And then what we want to see is we want to see it break. If it breaks, then we can enter. So this is actually a setup. If you just like listen to the instructions, this is a setup right here. Stop loss, add. This is what I would like to see it do before we enter. If we entered right now, very high risk because it could come up, come down, and then for whatever reason, Bitcoin changes direction and now we go up. And of course we do this number. So why would we add here? This add is only if we come up and then maybe get a wick. It's not if we come up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, because now it's like, uh-oh, we may be changing direction because now we're breaking highs and not lows. So that's what that is. But thank you, Gamer. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you greatly. Let's see here. Very nice. Any last questions? Any last questions before we go to somebody else who is streaming? That's me. I'm doing my treadmill. Let's go. Let's go. Getting the steps in, guys. Getting the steps in. Any questions, comments, concerns, issues? Speak now or forever hold your peace. We got Road Dog live. We haven't been in Road Dog in forever. We got Mark Dutch in the house. Mark Dutch, the man, the myth, the legend. I guess it is Road Dog. If we can please make sure to put Trade Intuition Raid in the chat. Smash the like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And again, it's just traders helping traders. He has a wealth of knowledge. I do thank you guys very much. And we will see you on the next one. I'm not sure what time it is your time, but it is always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to trade. We don't charge you. We show you without the tuition. I wish, man, I wish. I wish I could have found somebody like me who was willing to share the information as opposed to charge for it. Now, again, nothing wrong with charging, but still, I would really have loved to find somebody who was really, truly interested in me learning how to trade as opposed to being interested in growing their bank account. But I'll tell you what, guys, I'm here. All these people that I shared their links to are here, and we're here to help. We really are. Take advantage of the free mentorship. Take advantage of getting chart setups. Take advantage of all this. Don't be taken advantage of. I do thank you guys very much. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, as always, let's make this money. Take care, guys. Now, I gotta find out the off button for the treadmill. Where is that off button? We have traveled, only going 1 on the speed, as well, we don't want to sweat. It's too cold for that. We have traveled 62 minutes on the stepper. We have gone 1.02 miles. Let's freaking go. We have traveled over a mile. I love it. Thank you guys so much. Love you all. We'll see you tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. Take care. Ain't got no chicken wings. See ya. Where's the off button? Oh, here it is.